Hello class, it's your classmate Zachary Cruz, and this is my persuasive speech on the topic success. Now I'm going to sing a quick little nursery rhyme just to get the ball rolling. Ready? Here it goes. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. We've all heard that popular nursery rhyme, haven't we, class? But did you know the words, life is but a dream, is quoted by William Shakespeare himself? And the reason why I mentioned this nursery rhyme is because it deals with two aspects, dreams and success. And success is what we really want to focus on. And I believe success is possible for everyone to achieve. So, for the next several minutes, we're going to be talking about what is success, why do we need success, and how we can develop success. For example, suppose you bought this really cool video game. You go home, you pop it in the Xbox or the PlayStation 5, the PS5, whatever it is, whatever. And you play the game, it's going great, and you're playing the levels, and you're beating almost all these levels, and you're getting through all of them, but there's this one last level that you haven't been able to get past, and you're getting frustrated, you're getting aggravated. So you turn the game off, you take time away, you eat, you get refueled, you start rethinking about things and strategies, then light bulb. You realize what the problem was the whole time. So after a day or two later, you jump right back in that video game, and you get back on that level. You're putting in the work, you're playing it, and you're going past and doing the things that you didn't do before. And all of a sudden, you beat the game. You beat the whole game in that whole level. And that's your own success. So success can be something as simple as beating a video game. There's all different types of success. For another example, we think of somebody such as Steve Jobs. Did you know that him and another guy started out in a garage? So it was basically two guys starting a business in a garage. But now, today, they have over 4,000 employees. And that's Apple's success. So it's amazing how one little idea can stem off and become something brilliant. And when we think of success, we also think of it dealing with our self-esteem. When we have high self-esteem and positive thoughts, we can stay on that straight path to success. But when we have low self-esteem and negative thoughts, we can end up way down there, somewhere where we shouldn't even be. When we really want to be over here. So it's important to have good, high self-esteem and positive thoughts if you want to be successful. Success should drive you to be the best person you can possibly be. We've heard people say it to us. We've even said it to ourselves. I want to be a better person than I was yesterday. I don't want to make those same mistakes. I want to be better than I was before. So we say that, and it's a healthy force of habit. So we want to say that if we want to be successful. And a phrase word I like to talk about is the word struggle. When we think of struggle, think of people going through a lot of things, from financial issues and health issues, and even just trying to make it with whatever's going on. Whatever, it could be anything. And the need for success is to not only benefit ourselves, but to benefit others as well. When we think of actors, comedians, musicians, everyday people, public figures. And they've been through struggles that we couldn't even believe. Maybe even struggles that we've been through that they've been through. I'd like to talk to you guys about this man. They call him Ghost. He's the biggest drug dealer in New York City. But when he's not living that life, he's a successful entrepreneur and nightclub owner James St. Patrick. I'm talking about the actor no other than Omari Hardwick. If you've seen Omari Hardwick, you've probably seen some of his movies and films. He came from the struggle like everybody else. He took odd jobs, from working at a footwear store, barely making it, into being a football coach for children. And he was even struggling trying to make it still. But somebody took him under his wing. And this individual is no other than Denzel Washington. He mentored him and he became his understudy. So from that moment on, Omari worked more hard at his acting, his poetry, his music, and his activism. And now he's a success today just because he believed in what he wanted to do and he achieved those goals. I'd like to even talk about another individual, funny guy Jim Carrey, for example. Did you know he came from the struggle just like everybody else? That's right, James Carrey. His family were so poor that they all lived in a Volkswagen. And when it came to nighttime and to sleeping, Jim and his brother had to sleep in tents. And to make a living, Jim took on jobs such as becoming a custodian and even becoming a security guard. And when he wasn't doing that, he was pretty much writing comedy and writing jokes and everything. He went to the comedy club and made it in the 80s, made it on television in the 80s, and then in the 90s he even made it on In Living Color, as we well know. And now he's in some of the biggest titles today in movies. From The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Liar Liar, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Fun with Dick and Jane, the list goes on. So he became successful and he believed in what he wanted to do because he worked towards it to achieving those goals. Now, class, I'd like to talk about successful ing verbs. They're reading, writing, studying, thinking, planning, calculating, strategizing, and most importantly, mastering the craft. So when we think of all these successful INGs, we have to put them into action because these little things here can really help us get and stay on that path to success. So it's very important and very vital that we do these things. I got this from a web source on the internet, from an entrepreneurship website. It's 10 ways to success and to have a successful mindset. And the first one is to challenge yourself. Step out of our comfort zone. Do something a little different that we don't normally do. And we might just surprise ourselves. Number 2, find a mentor and guidance. It's always good to have a mentor and have the proper guidance so we can have a guide so we can stay on that path to success. Number 3, use failure as a fuel to success. We heard of that phrase, when we fall, we get back up. So that's basically what it's telling us there. Number 4, save your proudest moments. So it could be recording them, it could be writing it out, whatever it is, because this could be the foundation for your path to success. Number 5, be with top talented people. It could be leaders in your community, people that aren't followers, people that are good influences and examples on men, women, and children. So these are the type of people that we can become inspired by and aspire from. Number 6, disconnect anything stressful. So anything that's making you stress, and nobody wants that pain and aggravation. Get that out of there. Don't even focus on that. Get it out of your hair because nobody wants that. And you'll be fine once you stay on that positive, straight path to success. Number 7, have a morning routine. First thing I do in the morning, my alarm clock wakes me up. I get up, I wash my face, I put the coffee on, I eat my breakfast, I get dressed for work, I put some moisturizer in my hair, I use my black comb, I comb it, and shoom, I'm out the door for the whole day. So it's always good to have a nice morning routine. Number 8, set time for personal goals. So once again, writing things down, recording them, just as it talked about in number 6, not number 6. Number 4, to savor your proudest moments. So that's what we need to keep doing. Number 9, listen to your instincts. It's always important to do that. And last but not least, number 10, avoid stagnation. So anything that's tripping you up, something that might be a really bad habit that might be preventing you from getting to your goals, you want to avoid stagnation at all times. So make sure you do that. So to conclude, class, I mentioned many names from William Shakespeare to Jim Carrey. And it's funny how a little nursery rhyme as Row, Row, Row Your Boat was talking about dreams and success, and we didn't even realize it. I didn't even realize it until I worked on my speech. So I surprised myself. So I talked about what is success, why do we need success, and how we can develop success. And you have to keep aiming toward success. And I want that to to motivate you toward your success. So you have to do that. I want you to let that motivate you toward success. Anything that you feel in something that's going to get you to where you want to go. Something that inspires you, and just go for it and just stay on that straight path. And remember class, it's better to have the mindset of a successful winner than the mindset of a sore loser. Thank you.